Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. I'm your host, as always, Patricio, and welcome to the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. We're talking about all things Persona and Shingon Tensei related stuff. And also, welcome to the new year, 2026. Also, 2025. The F was started form. uh, so yeah, first new whole episode of the year. But you guys saw last week that there was a half episode, but this is the first full episode, so yeah. This is the podcast where we talk about Persona SMT, how things work. It's a bi-monthly, bi-weekly podcast, 2 episodes a month, so you guys can always get caught up very easily. You don't gotta wait another week or something like that, and worry that you're not gonna get caught up. Hey, 2 episodes a week. 2 episodes a month. You're good there. And yeah, how things work is that we start off going off with what's been going on the past 2 weeks, and we go into the news. So yeah, so what has been happening these past 2 weeks or so? Well, first off, you guys probably, if you're watching this on like YouTube, you guys can see that we got a little something different going on screen. First of all, I'm using OBS to record this episode versus Streamlabs, just because there was something I really want to try for the longest time, but I wasn't sure how to do it, and it was trying to have a waveform on screen. So now I'm able to do that. Because it's a plugin only for OBS, and Streamlabs doesn't allow plugins like OBS does. So trying it out, because like I always wanted this, because like when I've seen like other kind of like videos, podcasts do something like this, so I want to give it a try for myself. So I mean, I like, besides my my icon going like color to black, and also you can see my like Discord color up in the corner there, displaying that, oh yeah, I am talking not. I mean, now here's third way of showing that I'm talking and and whatnot. But I am still tweaking it a bit. I kind of do want to have like the bars going up a bit further up, instead of it being like just like barely going above the middle. But I mean, hey, it gives it a little bit more something visually stimulating for the people who maybe who's actually watching this. I don't know if you guys are, but like, I mean, hey, it's still something. So yeah, like I put it in last night, and like I held off on recording because there wasn't really much news that came out besides what we covered in the last in the episode last week. So yeah, there's not much. But we might it might be something worthy to cover. And so yeah, there's that. I hope everyone's had a good New Year's and Christmas and all that stuff. Uh, Mine was fairly okay. Uh, I will say that there was an event that happened to a family member. Just saying that there was an accident and it caused delay of that family member coming in for New Year's. So yeah, that kind of that was some bad luck happening. But I mean, can't control what happens. So yeah, like first it was a weather situation, then it was an outside, like then an accident situation. So like yeah, that happens. So yeah, what can you do? Uh, Christmas, things were alright. Some like things I got for like Christmas was like, I got clothes. I'm like, yeah, it's alright, but like I don't really like getting clothes unless it's something like I personally choose out. Like I chosen, so it's just like, yeah, cool. Like but like some other things I got, like like family members got me some like anime and Blu-ray stuff. So like let me see here. So one member got me the Ultraman a Zero set. So it's the Ultra Galaxy Legends side story, Ultraman Zero Revenge of Belial, Zero Killer the the, the Beatstar, and Ultraman Saga set. Another another family member got me Queen's Blade of Rebellion complete collection, and then another family member got me got me both Ultraman Blazar and Metaphor, because I didn't have Metaphor on PS5 physically, so finally have that in my hands. So don't gotta worry about like, oh man, I didn't get the complete edition. I mean the collector's edition. Like, I didn't get my games physical. So yeah, there's that. Um. Oh yeah. I've finally been playing Expedition 33, and that's been really fun. Uh, I'm currently in Act 2, so goodbye, Gustav. Hello, Verso. Uh, and that's been pretty fun. But I definitely will say that I kind of wish there was for the well, one, I think there's just like a bit too many dodging slash parrying um features, because like there's one defense, one parry, a jump, and then there's and I just unlocked a new parry. Just like, so there's four ways of just like evading attacks, which is like, you don't really need all four. Like something like you know, like in I think Paper Mario only has just the basic, just like dodge, uh, dodge guard kind of things. Like it really doesn't need all that. At least to me personally, like it just like makes like, okay, which one do I have to go with next? Do I dodge it? Do I jump over it? Do I actually parry it? And like, it's, at least to me personally, I think just like just having a dodge and a parry, I think is those two are just enough. We don't need more ways to like make this more, you know, like complex. Uh, and like at least to me, like I think there's just a bit too much in terms of like or at least really like the maps are like, I feel like they're just a bit too complex as well. Like I kind of feel like, oh well, why is this area so big? Why does it need to be so big? It's just like with me, just like, okay, I have to explore every nook and cranny to get every treasure that's available here, but before I go to the next area. And with like I know they like had an update during like the Game Awards that night, so they added I think they added a photo mode, and what and I was using that photo mode just to like explore the area, just in case, like, okay, is this area where the story progresses, or is this where, you know, I can find some items and whatnot. So that's why I've been using like photo mode mainly to use as just like a little like a surveillance camera basically. Just like, okay, I'm not sure if I want to go there. Let me just use photo mode, see what's going on there. Okay, this is a big wide open area, so this most likely is gonna be a boss fight. So let me just go back and check the other area and see if that's a non-progressing area. That's mainly it. I think I'm well over. I don't even know how many hours I've put into the game. I know it's probably well over 20 hours at this point. And just like trying to see everything I can. And I know just having difficulty with like the whole pairing and all that stuff because there's been some bots where it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this until like later. I'm not even sure if it's because it's either they're too strong or I'm just horrible at parrying and dodging. I'm not sure, but it could be one or the other. Uh, let's see what has been happening. Uh, this past weekend, I was at work, working the usual stuff, and then like I was like checking in with some of my coworkers, see how they're doing, all that stuff, and then uh a customer, well, no, not really a customer, is like he went up to like me and my other coworkers like, hey, there's smoke coming out of this guy's car. Do you guys have like a fire extinguisher or something? So it's like, oh, okay, I'll grab a fire extinguisher. So it's just like, okay, went inside. Luckily, the the fire extinguisher was like right next to the front door. Grabbed it. Hurried to the guy's car, and like there was a smoke coming out of it, and I saw that there was a little bit of fire in the engine. So it was like, okay, pull the pin, take the hose out, point, aim, and shoot. Uh, that could be. I mean, that was an experience because I'd never used a fire extinguisher before. But hey, glad I was able to help the guy. Uh, put out the fire in his car engine. So that's pretty cool. And I was like, oh man, I did something good for the year. uh, so like I was like I was a little bragging, like it was basically like for just like that day and the next day, just like, oh yeah, I put someone's car out. I put out a car fire. Like, oh yeah, cool, nice. But yeah, that was a crazy experience to have. Just like and like apparently, like when I was talking to like some of the coworkers inside, and they was like, oh, like they were trying to find someone who would be able to use the fire extinguisher. Just like, why guys are need to look for someone who need to use a fire extinguisher? Anyone should be able to use a fire extinguisher. Just like, okay, grab it, pull the pin, aim and shoot. That's really it. Like you shouldn't have to wait on someone to help put out a fire. Like if there's some kind of emergency, you gotta do uh what you can to do, for an emergency. Like you're not just gonna let someone bleed out on the ground. Like you take whatever, if you have, like, take off your shirt, like cover the whole the wound, put pressure on it, and then like hopefully hold out until like the mechs arrive. So like, hey, that's what I did. And yeah, I mean, thankfully the the car owner called called the fire department while I was putting out the fire in his engine. So I mean, hey, that's good. And yeah, like the guy was basically like there for a couple of hours while waiting for a tow truck to pull his car out. Yeah, so that was an eventful sort of the new year. And yeah, that was something. Um, like how often could you say like, oh wow, how often can you tell someone, yeah, I put out a car fire. So yeah, there's that. Been editing a bit more of Zillia 2. Um, but I really need to start uploading because it's just like I just haven't been feeling up to it. Like I'm not sure if it's like what's in me, just like I'm holding it off until like we get something new to new SMT stuff is announced, or what. But like I'm not too far off at the end of the game. I think I'm like 4 chapters away from the end. So I really should really be just like recording more until I'm done with it. Uh and like something I was like playing like, oh yeah, I can do the whole extra dungeons, because I'm doing New Game Plus, but I found out that no, you can't access that until you beat the game and then reload that save. So it's just like, oh wow, that kind of sucks. So yeah, that was something that I kind of didn't sucks. I didn't realize that sooner. Oof. What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, something important related to the podcast. More specifically for the audio listeners, I've recently found out that some episodes were deleted off of Spotify. Now, I'm not sure if it was deleted off of iHeartRadio or anything like that. Actually, I can just check real quick. But I found out that some episodes were deleted because of some copyrighted stuff. Uh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, let me just check, because on iHeartRadio, yeah, some episodes have been pulled off there because it's also on Spotify. So, yeah, some episodes were pulled because apparently there were some copyright stuff, which I'm just like, how is that a thing? Because, like, whenever I upload, like, to Spotify, it's just like, okay, I uploaded, like, login. Sometimes it'll ask for like a two-factor authorization, so go to email, check for the code, put it in, and then like go back to Spotify. Then I switch the email back to my regular account. So like I don't really check it until like it's the upload date, and I haven't noticed. I never saw the email saying like, oh, there's copyright stuff with the episodes, like, and it didn't realize that, oh, there was a time limit to where, oh, you can have those up, or like before they were deleted. So I didn't realize that was something. So there are some episodes where it's not there. So like I'm looking at the iHeartRadio stream, and like I see like episode 63, 64, 65, or 66, there's 67, then 68 to 71 are gone. So just like, huh? How? That's crazy for that to happen. And like, I'm not sure if it's like because like the video portions of it where I'm like reacting to like, or like check out like the gameplay portion of it. But then something just like, how is it this audio playing? Like I don't even have that playing. But I'm guessing it has to be like the video reaction that I posted, or the reaction that has the not the reaction. There's the portion of the podcast that has me playing a video, and the audio in that video is being copyrighted. So yeah, that is, I might. So it's either I re-upload it and then and then I like fight against respond to the copyright, or is, I don't know. I might have to like, okay, go to each of the file, edit that portion, or like remove the audio of where there's video, and then just remove that, or just I don't know, just uh, either fight the copyright or just edit the original MP3 and then remove that portion. But it doesn't really say where it's at when I'm looking at at the copyright thing, but like by the time I check, it's already gone. So like I don't know. Like it does say like actually let me try to pull it up. Uh let me see here. No, log in real quick. Do that. Um, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Episodes here. No settings. Availability, no. Not sure where it was at. I should probably just click the link that was uh in the email. Let's see. Doubts in the comments. No. It would have to be the episode, right? Uh. Analytics, maybe. Let me try to just copy the link here. Never actually checked my analytics, but huh. Looks like my most viewed episode on Spotify is the P5X worldwide release and Madoka Magica collab. Okay. Okay, let me check this here. Proceed. Come on. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna do. Uh. Hmm. I'm just reading some stuff here, just like trying to understand what is going on. Hmm. But anyways, let's just I'm just trying to check all that stuff. So yeah, there's gonna be some solution. I'm not sure which one's gonna be, but hopefully, I'm gonna try to get those episodes back up. Hopefully, uh, and hopefully if I do, there's no issues after that. Because like I haven't had like this issues for like I'm looking even in the past like months, and this only happened um like basically mid October, to now. Yeah, so I have no other issues in past episodes. It's just starting now. So and I think it was like what Next Tone that was like it was the copyright from them. So hopefully, like I know Next Zone has always been like a bit of an issue because like that's what like Alice partnered with just specifically for hey you know for copyright content stuff. Yeah, so it's saying like the world, like I found like the website I was supposed to find. Yeah, it's saying like the Hill, world of Nine Woods Hills, which that is, I think that's a BGM song I have in my uh. Let me see here. Just checking my BGM soundtracks here. Uh, like there's Wood Hills that just says that, but like I don't use it in my videos in my background. Cause like, well, what I use in my background is 2:23 a.m. in background music, not any of these other soundtracks. And saying like, oh, what, when the moon's, I mean, that's probably a soundtrack that's being played in the video, but these other songs, like it's mainly just these two songs, just like these were not in my yeah, it's like the Japanese one that's showing, it's literally the same soundtrack, but just like one's the English title, one's the Japanese title, and they're both being hit. Like that makes no sense to me. Like yeah, like the background music isn't that. Like both the intro song for the podcast and the background for everywhere else is just like it's not those songs. So why is it being and why did I close that out? Yeah, it just it doesn't make any sense to me. So anyway, I think I've done a good amount of talking for this moment. I think we do have some news to get into. So let's get right into it. So let's just switch on over to here and just make sure. Do I have anything else I want to talk about? Well, one last thing. I have a Game Boy Advance SP that I have not used for a long time, but I was always been trying to like open it just because like I'm not sure if it's a battery issue, because the Game Boy SP I had like for like when I was a kid, like for some reason it just stopped charging. So like asked my mom to like, oh, can we go to like Radio Shack to see if fix it? Like, oh yeah. So it changed. The guy at the Radio Shack, recipes Radio Shack, like changed the battery. I go, cool, it's working. But then, after that, oh, it stopped charging again, and just like, oh wow, great, I can't use that ever again. So like, I was able now, like 20 plus years later, I finally have a way to open the bag, and I now need to either, well, both get a battery and a charging cable just in case the original charger is a problem. So yeah, so if that still works, I might be playing with my Game Boy SP and find any other Game Boy SP games I've never been able to play. Well, not Game Boy SP games, but Game Boy Advance games I haven't played. uh but anyways, let's get into the news. This portion of the podcast is sponsored by you, the patrons on patreon.com/cavepodcast. With as low as $3 a month, you can support me and the podcast with benefits such as exclusive posts, early access to the podcast, no in-video ads, your name scrolling in the video, and much more. So please consider supporting your boy over at patreon.com/cavepodcast. And now back to the show. Let's switch on over here. Oh yeah, uh, just the fade is just a bit too fast. Well, let me just put up to like 700 milliseconds. Yeah. Much better, much better. So yeah, like always, we're checking out the news on Persona Central. So please make sure you guys check out their site. Links to the articles will be down in the video and audio podcast description. So please, again, make sure you guys check them out and support them. They're on Facebook, they're on Twitter, they're on YouTube, all that stuff. Support them however, whatever way you can. So let's get started with well, not the first news, but just a recap of what happened last episode, half episode. So Alice has officially announced the Persona 30th anniversary, and the website is up already. You guys can check it out. There is nothing happening yet. At the time of this recording, it should be on Thursday that we're getting some new information. Well, it's either Thursday for Japan, Wednesday for the rest of us. It's iffy. It's iffy, but we'll go over that a little bit later because there has been an update about this, about what's gonna be coming up. So yeah, they also had a little video just showcasing what's going on here. So I guess so going through the Persona character's history, and ends up with our boy P1 hero and Persona 30th anniversary. So yeah, so yeah, just a little short tease about what's gonna be happening, and yeah, well, what's coming up is we do have something coming up this week, but I will say it's nothing game related. We'll get to that a bit later. So that's a bit it for a little bit of a recap of what happened last week. And the website looks really cool, especially the Japanese side, because they have like more animations and all that stuff. So yeah, let's get to the actual first new thing, and we don't really have that much in terms of news, just some real quick stuff. So here we have the Alice 2026 New Year cards. They've been doing this for the past couple of years, so really cool to see. What new things they drew up, and what they're saying for for what's coming up for the new year. So so Alice's New Year message from Famitsu is added, and Vanilla's where New Year card has been added. So Alice has released their annual New Year cards to celebrate 2026. This year, the cards feature Shinra Tensei Demon Unicorn alongside Jack Frost, celebrating the Year of the Horse. That's a bit of adorable little artwork there. There's also things like, oh, unicorn. Also, like a Santa's sleigh. That's what I thought first. Like, oh yeah, also the Year of the Horse is also happening this year. But anyway, going on down here. A happy New Year in 2025. Alice delivered the remastered game Rider Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army, marking its return after 19 years, alongside the smartphone and PC game app P5X, and the Nintendo Switch 2 version of P3R. Some of you may have seen the announcement of P4R. The Persona series has surpassed 27 million copies sold worldwide, and it will be celebrating its 30th anniversary this year in 2026. Of course, we at Atlas are also preparing new developments and games. We look forward to the day we can share new information with you all. Please stay tuned for more this year. So yeah, just got the 30th anniversary there stuff. Then got Sega, of course got Sonic, Jack Frost, Angry Birds, Sammy the Alien. I don't recall that mascot name, and I don't know who that white bear thing is. So then we got DX2 Shinra Tensei Liberation. Got P5X, and it looks really cool. We love seeing everyone there. Then we got Vanillaware, and like I really like Vanillaware's like art style. It looks really nice. Like the games aren't really for me, but I will say they look nice. And their message is Happy New Year. This year's illustration features three Munakata goddesses who I've always wanted to draw. There are three goddesses born from the sword that Susanoo broke during his sacred oath with goddess Amaterasu. They are the supreme deities of all travels and also of the seas. I look forward to your continued support this year too. From George Kamitani. Yeah, like I feel like this is like a real scene now. Like it really feels just artful, you know. Like not saying like the others aren't like beautiful or art like artful like you said before. Just like it this just feels like a more St. Alice artwork compared to the others. But I mean, hey, I mean, like really like the whole celebration of this here. Everyone's partying, all that stuff. This is just a. Also, I never realized how many legs a unicorn has. What? Hold on. No, because there's only like four legs there. Like, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight legs on this unicorn? What? Since when was that a thing? In Liberation, I never seen that. But okay. But hey, 2026. I really hope this year will go great for everyone in gaming. Really hope that we get some good new announcements, and hopefully it'll be better than the 25th anniversary announcements. I really hope. I really hope so. I don't know why, but I also feel like there's something missing from this, like another like a New Year's, greeting card, something like that. I'm not sure if there is like, but I mean it's just from Alice and Vanillaware. It's like I don't know. It's yeah, it's okay. So next we have an unexpected uh collaboration of sorts or reveal. So Fitness Boxing 3 Persona 5 Royal collaboration DLC to release well in on January 8th, 2026. So at the time of this recording in 2 days. Or like literally it releases the date of the announcements, the first announcement. So following a previous teaser, which I didn't cover, I like it was released along within the past 2 weeks, but just like since it's already out, I'm not gonna cover that. So following a previous teaser, a P5R DLC pack has been announced for the rhythm boxing game Fitness Boxing 3. The pack will include 5 tracks with 3 t-shirts. The DLC will include will release on January 8th, 2026 for 1100 yen. So it includes the track list Wicked Get Up Get Out There, Life Will Change, I Believe, River and Desert, and Last Surprise. Whilst the DLC will not receive a retail release, a special box for the collaboration has been created and will be distributed to winners of a social media campaign. Okay, I mean, so they get a special. Is it the package itself, like including like the box and the slip cover, or is it just the slip cover itself? I don't know. But kind of be like, oh, why not just like, hey, let's release this file of the packaging for people to print out themselves and put into their to the game case if they want it. I feel like that makes the most sense, right? Like even like well, even I mean like with my Nintendo slash Club Nintendo had like something where like, oh, spend some of the Nintendo points and you can get a printable cover for a game. It was just like, that should be free. Like it's only like what it was like only like 10 coins or something like that. Like like Nintendo never wants to give things out for free. Just like there's always some kind of price, even if it's just like $1. Just like you have to pay for something. So like I mean, it's kind of an unexpected collab, but it's happening. Like, I kind of like, oh, and I think some people thought like, oh, this is gonna be like a like a like an official like anniversary. This would be part of the anniversary reveal. And I'm just like, I kind of understand that because I believe like during the 25th anniversary, like they what like please correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a moment in the 25th anniversary where it was like there was a reveal for something, and then that reveal went on to be an official part of or like part of the 25th anniversary, and then people were upset that that was a thing. Also, let me do something real quick with my audio thing because while I was fixing up uh OBS for this, I did not realize that I didn't have the audio up a bit. So let's see how that works. Actually, let me just put that up to 4. There we go. Hopefully that will make this sound a bit louder. Because usually, like, I try to have my volume in the yellow, while the anything in the back is just like in the mid green. So just for better editing and all that stuff. Okay, so yeah. Like I mean, it wouldn't put past like me and Alice just like, oh, they would do this that oh, this fitness boxing DLC. Yeah, that's part of the announcements. But it's not. Well, we don't think so, because of what we're gonna be talking about a little bit later. Uh, and also like when I was scrolling through it, like I saw like this image here, I was like, oh, right, like quickly scroll past it, just like, is that someone with big boobs? Like, oh no, that's just Morgana's big old head. like like thinking that I was just like, why is just a silhouette of someone's boobs on the package? And just like, wait, what's going on here? But no, it's just more Morgana's just big old head just being there with no eyes and mouth and whatnot. Oh, and oh, I'm just checking on Twitter and just like, oh, Discotech is announcing some stuff like, oh, okay. I really shouldn't be distracting by myself. That's on Twitter, but anyways, yeah. I mean, if you're into Fitness Boxing 3, cool. Pretty sure like there was like Fist of North Star one, right? I'm not sure if it was a DLC to this or it was just a DLC or a separate release. But that thing happened, and there was also a Hatsune Miku one. I remember that too. So I think that might have been okay. Because North Star is one, but Miku's second, Persona's 3, and coincidentally they're all Sega products. Because there was well not Sega products, but like related to Sega, because there was a Fist of the North Star game created by RGG Studios. So technically that is a Sega kind of thing. And then the Hatsune Miku, Sega makes the rhythm game. So there's that. And of course Persona, Alice is under Sega. There's that. So that's all the 6 degrees of separations, all that stuff. If you guys are, if you guys do have Fitness Boxing 3, or you guys gonna be getting this, or you're just gonna, or are you guys just like, oh, I'll pick up later? I mean, it's like what, like $10 DLC for 5 songs. I never really seen much of the fitness boxing footage of fitness boxing, but I mean, hey, if it can get you into shape, go for it. Uh, and is Joker actually going to be the character who you're going to be falling as, you know, like as a boxing kind of thing? I mean, that'd be kind of crazy. Like, if you can choose, like, oh yeah, I can have a on Futaba, Haru, or like any other of the fan thieves there as well. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, right? That's yeah, that's oh, let me see what the comments saying. Uh, I'm glad this isn't all well we'll be getting on the 8th. uh, yeah, the release date lines up with the first update on the 8th, so will this not be announcement we're getting on that day? Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was what I was like thinking. Like, it lines up, so like that would be kind of part of it. We'll see what's gonna be happening on the 8th. So let's go. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now on my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. Uh, and hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoy it. Now, back to the video. Get to the next article. So, Game Informer, Metaphor ReFantazio director on series feature and evolving JRPGs. So not that long of an article, so get through this, fairly quickly. So, Game Informer recently conducted an interview with Katsura Hashino, the director of the mod Persona series and of Metaphor ReFantazio, looking back on the development behind the fantasy RPG, discussing his approach to the future projects. So, critical reception. Initial receptions for Metaphor were more about the narrative and the story's theme, which surprised Hashino as early feedback for Persona games would be more about the superficial elements like aesthetics, sounds, or characters. Hashino found it interesting that in Japan, the characters who won the popularity contest was simply the good-looking noble stroll, while in the West, something unique to fantasy, Haisme and edgy, Brigitte resonated the most. Hashino met the team behind Clear Obscura Expedition 33 when they visited Japan, and he received a copy of the game from them. He has been playing through it and notes it's well made and crafted very, very deeply. Which obviously, Expedition 33 was very inspired by Persona. You guys didn't know about that. And then he has some thoughts on development. Hashino feels like they were able to achieve everything they set out to do when creating Metaphor, given the resources, skills, and staff they had available. Metaphor represented an opportunity for Hashino and his team to build something completely from the ground up since Persona 3 within the same scope, being able to determine which elements the team excelled at and would carry into Metaphor, while determining which were not necessarily necessary to bring, will be of help in the feature titles. I mean, like, yeah, like, the calendar system for Metaphor, I mean, like, that's what Metaphor is a combination of a lot of things within the whole Alice, realm with, SMT, Persona, and maybe like a little bit of like the kind of like other spin-off kind of things like Etienne and like Catherine and all that stuff. So like, I wonder what they take from Metaphor and like apply it to Metaphor 2, or maybe even like future Persona SMT games. And oh, had a card in my hand that just slipped out. So I wonder how like what aspects from Metaphor they're taking important notes from. That's something I like to know. and we have his thoughts on future projects. Hajino doesn't want to just jump on the next opportunity to create a sequel to Metaphor because it was successful. He wants his team to really think about it and make sure that if they were to continue the series, they would be able to build upon the first game's values and create something worthwhile for the fans. Okay, good. So we're not just rushing out a new game like with the entire Persona 5 things. It's hey, got 5, got Royal, we got Tactica, we got Strikers, we got Dancing, like all within the 10 years that Persona's been out. Oh yeah, a P5X too. So just like take your time with find out what would be best for the sequel of the game. Don't just quickly make, hey, let's make this spin-off of a game of this game, and with a battle system that's not really like it, and something that doesn't really expand on the characters and their character development. We'll just do this random thing. Let's not do that. Just make a next sequel to the game and improve what has been done in Metaphor. That is what I really want. So next up, he says, rather than focusing on making fantasy game or not, Hashino wants to focus on how he can evolve their JRPG, which he feels it's coming to a turning point where they can bring where they can bring how they can execute the genre, carrying their games to the next level. Hashino previously discussed the point of JRPG 3.0, which we covered in 2 episodes ago, I believe. I think Hashino's juniors are currently heading Peace Studios while he's been watching them from the sidelines. Because of this, Hashino hasn't been too involved in the series since Persona 5. However, all of the major outlets' development and arms reside on the same floor, and there is a connection between them from a creative standpoint. Okay, so besides just being director, he's not really involved heavily. I mean, I'm not sure if that's a good thing that he's letting, or like good or bad thing that he's letting his underclassmen. Is that a good word to use, or the right word to use? Basically, like his juniors, taking the creative control, kind of. It's like, yeah, it brings in the new ideas and all that stuff, but will it be consistent throughout the other games? That's also the thing. And then this is an important part. When asked about the possibility of an updated version on Metaphor, like games within the Persona, like with games in the Persona series, Hashino said it's to be determined, and that the team are considering things from different angles. And I kind of hope they don't do that. Literally, because it was last episode, right, where you talked about how sales has been impacted by the whole people waiting for a definitive version of an Alice game, because P5R, Golden, Vengeance, that stuff is just like, do they want to wait for it, or just like they know that people are not getting the games after launch because they're probably waiting for that updated definitive version. So him saying, oh, it's up in the air at this point, like it might happen, it might not, we might just go the DLC route, who knows? Just that it all depends on what's happening and how they can try to improve on it in the future, perhaps. Who knows? And last comment, Hashino considers these changing times, and that moving forward he would like to create games that are more widely playable for a wider audience and not just within JRPGs. He thinks of updating their format bearing that in mind. Now that I am a bit confused on, like, what do you mean that it's like the games are already widely playable for a wider audience? Like, I just kind of think like, oh, the more open cast net you're trying to do, it's not gonna be that good. Just like, hey, we have this target audience. Let's try to keep that target audience. Don't try to go like, oh, hey, you're getting all these other things that like, oh, people are not liking it. Just like, oh, I'm not liking what you're doing here. I might just dip out just for the sake of extra revenue. Just like, at least to me, work with what we have, improve on that, and the people who do like it will come to you. Don't just try to make things all just like, oh, this is all available to you. Like we made this just like it's something like oh, like, oh, make something for everybody and no one will like it kind of thing. So just like work with what you got, improve on that, and people will come to you. Don't make it that, oh, go to them, go to everyone. Now have them come to you. That is how it should be, really. I also just want to see what the mom. It's all like, oh, there's 2 comments, but there's only 1. Oh well, 1 more new comment. It'd be so funny if there was never gonna re-release a Mat 4 and all people waited for nothing. Oof. Man. So yeah, could they re-release Mat 4? They might. I just hope they don't. Like, it is a fun game, but it is what, a game that I put over 120 hours, 130 hours in. It's like, I don't want to do that again. Just to, like, see the new content that's at the end. Just make it DLC, and you can start at the main menu and just like, okay, good. I can start right from there. That's all I want. Alright, so we're gonna hit up the last article for the J.
Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the Dubby sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the Peach and Beach, or Beach and Peach. Comes with the Dub Squat Sludge. My bad, Sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. Alright, let's try one of these out. Let's go with Peach and Peach. Let's try this out. Alright, so currently right now we have the Peach and Beach. It's a mango white peach cooler. So we're gonna try out. Smell first. Okay, it smells pretty good. I will say it smells better than the last one I tried, but previous one was still good. But time for the taste test. Let's go. Yeah, that's good. That is. Okay, of course, there's gonna be like a little powdery, but overall, like, the taste is pretty good. I do like this Peach and Beach. Not bad flavor, not bad flavor at all. I might get the full tub. Might have to get the full tub of this. It's not bad at all. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself, or buy any of the products on Dubby, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video.
The Persona 30th Anniversary Goods and Information Bureau Part 1 livestream event announced for January 8th. So got a confirmation livestream for the first event. So following the launch of the Persona 30th Anniversary event site, and upcoming announcement on January 8th, Alice has announced the first part of the 30th Anniversary Goods and Events Information Bureau livestream series will be taking place this Thursday. So, featuring the host Chiaki Matsuzawa and guest Ami Koshimizu, voice actor Persona 4's Yukiko Amagi. Plenty of information will be delivered about the events, merchandise, and events commemorating the 30th anniversary of the Persona series. And what they mentioned is that the livestream is pre-recorded and there will be no video game related announcements. So you don't gotta worry about games being announced, at least at this event. There could be others, and we have a long way to go. Like, we don't, like, they're probably gonna announce the next event that they're gonna announce something. So I mean, it could be the same month, it could be 2 months, or it could be, well, I doubt it's gonna be like 3 months. I highly doubt that. But so happening on January 8th, midnight for Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern, and 5 p.m. JST. Like, anytime when it comes to like the 24-hour time zone, like, I gotta keep on remembering, like, okay, how many hours after 12 is it? So, okay, so it's 17, so 17 minus 2, 12 is 5, so it's 5 p.m. So yeah, no game announcements, at least for this one. So they set our expectations, which is good. But if there's people complaining like, oh, where's the game announcements? They already announced it beforehand that there would be no game announcements here. So don't get upset that they didn't announce it here. And man, if they did that previously for the 25th anniversary, people would have been as upset that, you know, there wasn't as many or there wasn't game announcements for them. So okay, cool that they did that. But you know, it just gets me thinking, like, why did they bring in Yukiko's voice actor here for this? Is this a teaser for the Persona 4 revival? And it kinda sucks that they're gonna be, that at least Japan gets to have their, you know, have the Japanese voice actors come back for their remakes, but in the West, just like, nah, this is a remake, we have to change. It's like, it doesn't make any sense why it has to change. Like, why is it like with the West, just like, oh, it's a remake, so we have to change it? I'm like, no, you don't. You don't gotta change it. Just like, it's just how the West values voice actors compared to Japan. Just like I never understand, like, why do, like, the West treats, like, voice actors like, oh yeah, we can get rid of them, like, versus like, oh, in Japan, it's like, oh yeah, these guys are the actors of the characters, we will keep them consistent for every project, and we won't change them. Like, I don't know why. This is just questions that I have, but will almost never get the answer to. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode of the podcast. So next episode of the podcast, let's see here. Oh, it's gonna be the week of January 18th. So public will get the podcast 21st, and the patrons will get the patrons will get the podcast on 21st, while the public gets it on the 22nd, and that is the week of the Persona concert. So I'm going on the 24th, the Saturday one. So I'm leaving town on the 23rd, arriving in Cali that same day, around 6 o'clock. And then I'm leaving Cali the Sunday, basically Sunday night at like 11 p.m. or like next uh like basically midnight going to Monday. That's it. So yeah, but I do wonder, like, besides this upcoming live stream event for uh the 30th anniversary, what will be shown there? Like what kind of merch will they have? Because I kind of feel like they're gonna just do something similar with 25th anniversary, and like what we saw in the 30th anniversary little teaser. Like each of those like character images of like each of the heroes are gonna be like on a shirt, and then the main like a big main uh the one of the shirts is gonna have the 30th anniversary compilation images of that. Oh, they also might sell like a uh mouse pads for like that has both the percent 30th and like individual images, and then the giant group one. They might do that as well. But yeah, I think that's probably gonna be it for this episode. Do want to thank the patrons whose names are gonna be scrolling on screen right about now. If you guys want to be want to have your names scrolling on screen here and get your episodes ad free and a day early, hit up the Patreon. Links will be down in the description below. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. Like, thank you guys for watching out. Guys can listen to this on any podcast services around the world. That's me, like Spotify, YouTube podcasts, Apple, Amazon, yeah, iHeartRadio as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.